Become mentally strong. Train your mind to overcome anything. Life will never stop testing you. But imagine if, instead of being knocked down by setbacks, you could rise stronger with every challenge. Imagine waking up each morning with the unshakable confidence to take on whatever life throws your way. Imagine becoming someone who turns failure into fuel, adversity into advantage, and obstacles into opportunities. This isn't a distant fantasy. It's a version of you that already exists, waiting to be unleashed. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Mental strength isn't about avoiding difficulties or waiting for perfect circumstances. It's about mastering your response, your mindset. It's about reclaiming control over your thoughts, reshaping your habits, and cultivating a discipline so sharp that negativity, fear, and doubt have no power over you. It's about building a resilience so unbreakable that no failure, no setback, and no rejection can stop you. By the end of this journey, you won't just know how to be mentally strong, you'll be equipped to transform your life. You'll learn the mindset shifts, the daily habits, and the emotional mastery needed to face life head-on with clarity and courage. This is more than a guide. It's your blueprint for becoming unstoppable. Are you ready to break free from limitations and step into your greatest potential? If so, let's begin. Your transformation starts now. Chapter 1. Reprogram your mindset, the foundation of mental strength. The first and most critical step to building lasting mental strength is reprogramming your mindset. This is the starting point of every transformation, the place where change begins and momentum is created. Your mind operates like a powerful software, controlling every decision, emotion, and action. If your thoughts are filled with negativity, self-doubt, or fear, they create invisible walls that prevent you from reaching your potential. The key insight is this: the way you think directly shapes the world you live in. When you tell yourself, "I can't do this," you are issuing a command to your mind. And like a faithful servant, your mind follows, shaping your actions and reality accordingly. Over time, repeated negative thoughts form a pattern, a cycle of doubt, hesitation, and missed opportunities. This cycle becomes a mental trap, one that keeps you in a constant state of limitation. To break free, you must take control, rewire your thinking, and consciously plant the seeds of positive belief. This is not just wishful thinking. It is about reclaiming the power of your mind and using it as a tool to create the life you want. Step 1. Use the power of affirmations. Start by adopting affirmations, clear, positive statements about your identity and abilities. Affirmations are not about lying to yourself. They are about reinforcing the truth of your potential. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'm terrible at this," replace it with, "I have the ability to learn and improve." At first, these statements may feel awkward or unnatural, especially if you've been trapped in negative thinking for a long time. But that's okay. Repetition is key. Each time you repeat an affirmation, you are reinforcing a new, empowering belief in your subconscious mind. Over time, these beliefs will replace the old, self-defeating ones, helping you build confidence and resilience. Consistency is essential here. Speak your affirmations daily, write them down, and internalize them. You are literally reprogramming your mental software, replacing outdated, harmful codes with new ones designed for growth and success. Step 2. Cultivate gratitude. Another essential tool in reshaping your mindset is gratitude. Gratitude is a mindset shift that trains your brain to focus on what is going right, even when circumstances are challenging. When you actively practice gratitude, you begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles, blessings instead of burdens. Gratitude doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as acknowledging a kind gesture from a friend, appreciating your health, or recognizing small daily successes. By regularly reflecting on the things you are thankful for, you train your mind to seek out positivity, even in difficult moments. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, increase happiness, and improve overall mental well-being. In essence, gratitude rewires your brain to thrive, not just survive. Step 3. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are the silent saboteurs of success. These are the thoughts that creep in and whisper, "You're not good enough, you're not smart enough, or you'll never succeed." These beliefs often stem from past experiences, failures, or societal conditioning, but they are rarely based on objective truth. To break free from these mental chains, you must first identify and confront these beliefs head-on. When a limiting thought arises, ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support it? What evidence disproves it? More often than not, you will find that these beliefs have no solid foundation. They are built on fear, not fact. Once you have challenged a limiting belief, replace it with a new, empowering one. For example, if your old belief was, I always fail at this, replace it with, every failure is a learning opportunity that brings me closer to success. By consciously reshaping your internal dialogue, you take control of your narrative and start building a mindset geared toward growth. Step 4. Embrace the process. Reprogramming your mindset is not an overnight transformation. It is a process that requires patience, persistence, and practice. There will be days when old patterns resurface, when self-doubt tries to sneak back in. But each time you choose a positive thought, each time you challenge a limiting belief, you strengthen your mental muscles. Think of it like physical training. Just as building physical strength requires consistent effort at the gym, building mental strength requires consistent effort in your thoughts. With time, you will notice a profound shift in how you approach life's challenges. You will begin to see obstacles as opportunities, failures as feedback, and setbacks as setups for comebacks. Step 5. Take control of your life. Ultimately, mastering your mindset means mastering your life. When you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your actions. And when you take control of your actions, you take control of your destiny. This is the essence of mental strength, the ability to shape your reality from the inside out. So start today. Speak your affirmations, practice gratitude, challenge your doubts, and embrace the process. Each small step forward is a victory, a declaration that you are no longer a prisoner of your old mindset. Instead, you are the architect of your future, stronger, wiser, and ready to rise. Remember, your mind is your most powerful tool. Reprogram it, and you reprogram your life. If you're enjoying this content, take a moment to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting videos from Bookwise. Chapter 2. Develop an unshakable belief in yourself. Developing an unshakable belief in yourself is one of the most important steps toward becoming mentally strong. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build over time, and it starts with the way you talk to yourself. Self-doubt can be like an invisible barrier that stops you from reaching your goals. Every time you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, you reinforce those doubts and limit your potential. But the truth is, you're capable of much more than you realize. To start building this belief, begin by recognizing your strengths and past successes. Think back to a time when you accomplished something you were proud of, even if it was small. Maybe you finished a challenging project, helped someone in need, or learned a new skill. These moments are proof of your abilities. Write them down and revisit them whenever you need a reminder of what you're capable of. Celebrate small wins along the way. They're the building blocks of confidence. Another key step is learning to separate your self-worth from external validation. Often we rely on others' approval to feel good about ourselves. While encouragement is nice, true confidence comes from within. Start affirming your value by reminding yourself, I am enough as I am, and I have what it takes to succeed. The more you focus on your own belief in yourself, the less you'll depend on outside opinions. It's also important to shift your perspective on failure. Many people see failure as proof that they're not good enough, but mentally strong individuals view it as an opportunity to grow. When you fail, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It means you tried something challenging and learned from the experience. Instead of letting setbacks shake your confidence, use them as stepping stones. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And how can I use this experience to improve? Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with can have a huge impact on your self-belief. Choose to be around those who uplift you, encourage you, and challenge you to be better. Avoid people who constantly criticize or bring you down. They'll only feed your self-doubt. Developing unshakable belief in yourself is a journey, not a destination. It requires consistent effort, self-reflection, and resilience. But as you build this inner confidence, you'll notice that challenges feel less daunting, opportunities seem more attainable, and you'll begin to approach life with a sense of strength and certainty that nothing can shake. Chapter 3. Reframe negativity into opportunities for growth. Negativity is a part of life, but how you choose to respond to it determines whether it holds you back or propels you forward. Mentally strong people understand that negativity doesn't have to define their journey. Instead, they see it as a chance to grow, learn, and evolve. Reframing negativity is a skill that takes practice, but it can transform the way you approach challenges and setbacks. The first step is to recognize negativity for what it is, a temporary state, not a permanent truth. Often, negative thoughts stem from fear, insecurity, or past experiences. For example, you might think, "I always mess up," or "nothing ever works out for me." These thoughts feel real in the moment, but they're rarely accurate. Challenge them by asking yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it even true? Most of the time, you'll find it's just a reaction to stress or uncertainty, not a reflection of reality. Next, shift your perspective by asking a powerful question. What can I learn from this? Every difficult situation carries a lesson, whether it's about resilience, problem-solving, or emotional strength. For instance, a failed project might teach you how to plan better in the future, or a conflict with someone might show you the importance of clear communication. When you reframe challenges as opportunities to grow, you take control of the narrative. Instead of feeling like a victim of your circumstances, you become an active participant in your growth. Another way to reframe negativity is to focus on gratitude. Even in tough times, there's always something to be thankful for. A lesson learned, a supportive friend, or even the strength to keep going. Gratitude helps you shift your focus from what's wrong to what's right, creating space for positivity to enter your life. Visualization can also be a powerful tool. When faced with negativity, imagine yourself overcoming the situation. Picture yourself succeeding despite the odds, and think about how you'll feel when you achieve your goal. This mental rehearsal can boost your confidence and help you see challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Practice patience with yourself. Reframing negativity isn't about ignoring your feelings or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging your struggles while choosing to see the bigger picture. Give yourself grace as you work through tough emotions, and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. When you train your mind to see negativity as an opportunity for growth, you'll find that life's challenges become less intimidating. They'll transform into moments that shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. The power to reframe lies within you. It's your choice to turn setbacks into comebacks. Chapter 4. Master the art of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation of mental strength. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Whether it's waking up early to exercise, sticking to a budget, or studying for an important exam, self-discipline is the force that bridges the gap between your goals and your accomplishments. Without it, even the best intentions fall short. But the good news is, self-discipline is a skill you can build with practice and consistency. The first step in mastering self-discipline is to clearly define your goals. You can't stay disciplined if you're not sure what you're working toward. Take time to identify what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve and why does it matter? When your why is strong enough, it becomes easier to stay focused on your goals, even when distractions arise. Next, break your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming, which often leads to procrastination. Instead of focusing on the entire mountain, focus on one step at a time. For example, if your goal is to write a book, start by committing to writing 300 words a day. Small wins build momentum and make larger tasks feel achievable. Creating a routine is another key element of self-discipline. Habits remove the need for constant decision-making and willpower. For instance, if you want to exercise regularly, set a specific time each day for your workouts. By turning your goals into non-negotiable parts of your schedule, you reduce the chance of skipping them. Consistency is the secret to success, even when motivation wanes. It's also important to eliminate distractions and temptations. Our environment has a powerful influence on our behavior. If you're trying to eat healthier, don't keep junk food in the house. If you need to focus on a project, turn off notifications and create a workspace free from distractions. Setting yourself up for success makes it easier to stay disciplined. Of course, self-discipline requires self-control, and there will be moments when temptation strikes. In those moments, remind yourself of the long-term benefits of your actions. For example, skipping a workout might feel good in the moment, but staying consistent with your fitness routine will lead to better health, confidence, and energy. Train your mind to prioritize the future rewards over immediate gratification. Don't forget to reward yourself for your efforts. Self-discipline doesn't mean depriving yourself, it's about creating balance. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and acknowledge the effort you've put in. Rewards reinforce positive behavior and make it more likely that you'll stay on track. Mastering self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself day after day and making choices that align with your goals. There will be setbacks, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep going, learn from your mistakes, and stay committed to becoming the best version of yourself. With self-discipline, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Chapter 5. Building Mental Resilience. Mental resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, recover quickly from setbacks, and keep moving forward no matter what life throws at you. It's the inner strength that allows you to endure hardships, adapt to change, and thrive even in the face of difficulty. Building mental resilience isn't something that happens overnight. It's a lifelong process of growth, self-reflection, and practice. The good news is that anyone can develop resilience with the right mindset and habits. To build resilience, the first step is to shift your perspective on challenges. Instead of seeing them as problems or obstacles, view them as opportunities for growth. Resilient people understand that every difficulty comes with a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Whether it's developing patience, problem-solving skills, or emotional strength, challenges often provide the tools you need to become stronger. Another important aspect of resilience is self-awareness. Take time to understand your emotions, thoughts, and triggers. When you know what stresses you out or causes you to feel overwhelmed, you can better prepare yourself to handle those situations. Journaling can be a great way to explore your feelings and identify patterns in your reactions. The more you understand yourself, the better equipped you are to respond to adversity in a healthy way. Cultivating a strong support system is also essential for resilience. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, encourage you, and provide a listening ear when times are tough. Resilient people don't try to face everything alone. They know the value of leaning on trusted friends, family, or mentors for guidance and support. Building connections with others not only provides comfort during hard times, but also reminds you that you're not alone in your struggles. Another key to resilience is practicing self-care. When you take care of your physical, emotional, and mental health, you build a strong foundation that can withstand life's challenges. Prioritize activities that nourish you, such as exercising, eating nutritious foods, getting enough sleep, and engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. Remember, resilience doesn't mean ignoring your own needs. It means recognizing when you need to rest, recharge, and refocus. Resilience also requires learning how to manage stress effectively. Stress is a normal part of life, but it can become overwhelming if not handled properly. Develop stress management techniques that work for you, such as deep breathing, meditation, or even taking short breaks to clear your mind. By managing stress, you stay calm and composed in the face of difficulties, which makes it easier to find solutions and move forward. One of the most important components of resilience is the ability to reframe failure. Resilient individuals don't see failure as an endpoint. They see it as part of the journey. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, grow, and try again with greater wisdom. When things don't go as planned, instead of giving up, ask yourself, what can I do differently next time, and how can I use this experience to improve? By reframing failure as feedback, you develop a mindset that thrives on growth rather than perfection. Focus on fostering optimism and gratitude. Resilience is deeply connected to your outlook on life. When you choose to focus on the positives, even in difficult situations, you build the strength to keep moving forward. Practice gratitude by reflecting on the things you're thankful for each day, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your attention away from what's going wrong and highlights what's going right, which fuels your resilience. Building mental resilience is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to grow through challenges. But the more you practice, the stronger you become. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding pain or difficulty. It means embracing it, learning from it, and rising above it. With resilience, you don't just survive life's challenges, you thrive because of them. Chapter 6: Master Emotional Control. Mastering emotional control is one of the most vital components of mental strength. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending they don't exist, but about learning how to manage and regulate them in ways that serve you rather than hinder you. Without emotional control, your feelings can dominate your decisions, leading to impulsive actions, regrets, and unnecessary stress. On the other hand, when you master your emotions, you take charge of your life, responding thoughtfully to situations instead of reacting impulsively. The journey toward mastering emotional control begins with developing emotional awareness. This means paying close attention to how you feel in the moment and understanding the reasons behind those emotions. Ask yourself questions like, what am I feeling right now? And why am I feeling this way? Keeping a journal to record your emotions and reflect on them at the end of the day can help you identify patterns and triggers. By becoming aware of your emotional states, you gain the ability to anticipate and manage them more effectively. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for achieving emotional control. It teaches you to stay present and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you create a pause between your emotions and your actions. For example, if someone says something upsetting, instead of reacting with immediate anger, mindfulness allows you to pause, acknowledge your frustration, and choose a more constructive response. Regular mindfulness practices, such as meditation or simply focusing on your breath during stressful moments, can significantly enhance your emotional regulation. Another crucial element of emotional control is learning how to manage negative emotions. Feelings such as anger, frustration, fear, and sadness are natural, but they don't have to control you. Instead of suppressing these emotions, acknowledge them and give yourself permission to feel them. Once you've done that, find healthy outlets to channel them. For instance, if you're angry, consider going for a run, journaling your thoughts, or talking to someone you trust. These outlets allow you to process your emotions without letting them dictate your actions. Reframing your perspective is another effective strategy for managing emotions. Often, our feelings are influenced by how we interpret events. If you view a mistake as a failure, you're likely to feel discouraged. However, if you see it as a learning opportunity, you'll feel motivated to improve. Ask yourself, is there another way to look at this situation? And how can I turn this into something positive? By shifting your perspective, you gain control over how you feel about any given situation. Building emotional control also involves practicing patience and delayed gratification. In moments of intense emotion, it's tempting to act immediately, whether it's snapping at someone in anger or making a rash decision out of fear. Emotional control means resisting that urge. Take a deep breath, count to 10, or step away from the situation. Giving yourself time to calm down allows you to respond from a place of clarity and thoughtfulness. Cultivating positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and compassion can also strengthen your emotional resilience. Positive emotions don't just make you feel good, they help create a buffer against negative ones. Start by practicing daily gratitude, whether through journaling or simply reflecting on things you're thankful for. Surround yourself with people and activities that bring you joy. The more you actively cultivate positivity, the easier it becomes to stay balanced during difficult times. Strong communication skills are essential for emotional control, especially in high-stress situations. When emotions run high, misunderstandings and conflicts can escalate quickly. Learn to express your feelings in a calm and constructive manner. Use I statements, such as, I feel upset when this happens, rather than blaming or accusing others. Clear, respectful communication prevents emotional outbursts and helps maintain healthy relationships. It's important to remember that emotional control doesn't mean ignoring your feelings or pretending everything is fine. It means accepting your emotions, understanding them, and using them as a guide rather than a master. Mastering emotional control is about finding balance, honoring your emotions while staying in charge of your actions and decisions. Developing emotional control takes practice, patience, and self-awareness. There will be moments when your emotions get the better of you, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to learning and growing. Over time, as you strengthen this skill, you'll find yourself navigating life's challenges with greater clarity, calmness, and confidence. Emotional control is not about being emotionless, it's about being emotionally empowered. It gives you the ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, leading to better decisions, healthier relationships, and a more fulfilling life. By mastering your emotions, you take a significant step toward mastering your mind and ultimately mastering your life. Chapter 7. Cultivate a positive mindset. A positive mindset is a key component of mental strength. It's the ability to focus on opportunities rather than obstacles, see the good in situations, and maintain hope even during difficult times. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending challenges don't exist. It means choosing to respond to life's events in a way that empowers you rather than drains you. By cultivating positivity, you build resilience, enhance your problem-solving skills, and open yourself up to greater possibilities. The first step in cultivating a positive mindset is to become aware of your internal dialogue. Your thoughts have a powerful impact on your emotions and actions. Negative self-talk can hold you back and make challenges seem insurmountable, while positive self-talk can motivate you to keep pushing forward. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself and challenge negative thoughts by replacing them with more empowering ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never get this right," try saying, "I'm learning, and I'll get better with practice." Another powerful practice is focusing on gratitude. When you make a habit of acknowledging the good in your life, it shifts your perspective and helps you see things in a more positive light. Start or end each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Over time, this simple habit can transform the way you view your life and circumstances. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is also crucial. The people you spend time with and the content you consume shape your mindset. Seek out relationships that uplift and inspire you, and limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's through social media, news, or certain individuals. Create an environment that supports your positive mindset and encourages growth. Visualization is another tool for building positivity. Take time to imagine yourself succeeding in your goals, overcoming challenges, and living the life you desire. Visualization helps to reinforce your belief in your abilities and keeps you motivated. It also trains your brain to focus on positive outcomes, making it easier to stay optimistic during tough times. Lastly, practice kindness and compassion, not only toward others, but also toward yourself. Being positive doesn't mean ignoring hardships. It means approaching them with grace. When you face setbacks, instead of criticizing yourself, offer the same encouragement you would give to a friend. This self-compassion builds confidence and helps you bounce back more quickly from adversity. Cultivating a positive mindset takes consistent effort, but the rewards are worth it. With a positive mindset, you approach life with greater confidence, resilience, and openness to growth. Challenges become opportunities to learn, and success feels more attainable. Positivity doesn't just change your outlook, it changes your reality. When you train your mind to seek the good, you'll find it more often, and that's the foundation of lasting mental strength. Chapter 8. Manage stress effectively. Stress is an inevitable part of life. While a certain level of stress can be motivating, too much unmanaged stress can be overwhelming and harmful to your mental and physical health. Mentally strong individuals understand that managing stress effectively is essential for maintaining clarity, focus, and resilience in the face of challenges. The goal isn't to eliminate stress entirely, it's to learn how to handle it in a way that allows you to stay balanced and in control. The first step in managing stress is identifying its sources. Stress often arises when you feel overwhelmed, unprepared, or out of control. Take time to reflect on what's causing your stress. Is it work deadlines, financial pressures, personal relationships, or perhaps the accumulation of small daily worries? Once you pinpoint the sources of your stress, you can take proactive steps to address them. Breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps is a practical way to reduce stress. Large, complex tasks can feel daunting, leading to procrastination and anxiety. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, divide your work into smaller tasks and focus on completing them one by one. This approach not only reduces feelings of overwhelm, but also gives you a sense of progress and accomplishment. Another powerful stress management tool is deep breathing. When you're stressed, your body's fight or flight response kicks in, which can lead to shallow breathing, a rapid heartbeat, and muscle tension. Deep, intentional breathing helps to calm your nervous system and restore a sense of calm. Try inhaling slowly for a count of 4, holding your breath for 4 counts, and exhaling slowly for 6 counts. Repeat this for a few minutes whenever you feel stressed. Regular physical exercise is one of the most effective ways to manage stress. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters, and helps reduce the negative effects of stress. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a workout at the gym, make physical activity a regular part of your routine. Not only does it improve your physical health, but it also strengthens your mental resilience. Time management plays a crucial role in stress reduction. Feeling rushed or constantly behind schedule can amplify stress levels. Plan your day in advance, prioritize tasks, and set realistic goals for what you can accomplish. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your priorities, and give yourself permission to take breaks when needed. Remember, your time and energy are valuable resources. Spend them wisely. Mindfulness and meditation are also powerful tools for managing stress. Mindfulness involves staying present and fully engaged in the current moment without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you train your brain to focus on the here and now, rather than worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Meditation, even for just 10 minutes a day, can help calm your mind and create a sense of inner peace. Building a support system is essential for managing stress. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or a trusted mentor when you're feeling overwhelmed. Talking about your worries with someone who listens can lighten your emotional load and offer new perspectives on how to handle challenging situations. If needed, consider seeking professional help. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable tools and strategies for stress management. Lastly, practice self-compassion. When you're stressed, it's easy to be hard on yourself, especially if you feel like you're not handling things perfectly. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel stressed. It's a natural response to life's pressures. Be kind to yourself and recognize that managing stress is a skill that takes time to develop. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Managing stress effectively allows you to approach life's challenges with a calm and steady mind. It enhances your ability to think clearly, make better decisions, and maintain your well-being. Remember, stress doesn't have to control you. With the right strategies and mindset, you can take charge of your stress and use it as a tool for growth rather than a burden. When you learn to manage stress effectively, you unlock another powerful aspect of mental strength, equipping yourself to thrive in any situation. Chapter 9. Build resilience through failure. Failure is an inevitable part of life. No matter how prepared or talented you are, setbacks and disappointments will happen. However, what separates mentally strong individuals from the rest is their ability to build resilience through failure. Instead of seeing failure as an endpoint, they see it as a valuable teacher, an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. The first step in building resilience through failure is to shift your mindset about what failure means. Many people associate failure with inadequacy or defeat, which can lead to fear of trying and a reluctance to take risks. However, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a necessary component of it. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of failed attempts, lessons learned, and persistence. The next time you experience failure, remind yourself, this is not the end. This is part of the process. Reflection is a powerful tool for turning failure into growth. After a setback, take time to analyze what happened. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? What did I learn from this experience? Answering these questions helps you gain clarity, identify areas for improvement, and apply those lessons moving forward. By viewing failure as feedback rather than a reflection of your worth, you transform it into a stepping stone for future success. It's also essential to let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism can make failure feel devastating because it sets unrealistic expectations. The truth is, nobody is perfect, and expecting flawless performance only creates unnecessary pressure and anxiety. Instead, aim for progress, not perfection. Allow yourself to make mistakes, knowing that each mistake brings you closer to mastery. Developing a growth mindset is key to building resilience. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. When you adopt this mindset, you see challenges as opportunities to improve rather than obstacles to avoid. Start by reframing your self-talk. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good at this," say, "I'm still learning, and I'll get better with practice." This simple shift in language reinforces your belief in your ability to grow. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you to keep going even when things get tough. Whether it's friends, family, or mentors, having a network of people who believe in you can make a significant difference. They can offer guidance, encouragement, and a fresh perspective when you're feeling stuck. Don't be afraid to lean on your support system during difficult times. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Taking action is another crucial aspect of building resilience. When you experience failure, it's natural to feel discouraged or stuck. However, staying in that state for too long can lead to self-doubt and stagnation. The best way to regain momentum is to take even the smallest step forward. Each action, no matter how small, helps rebuild your confidence and reminds you that you have the power to keep moving forward. Another important practice is celebrating your progress, even if it's slow. Every effort you make toward bouncing back from failure is a victory. Acknowledge the courage it takes to keep trying and recognize that resilience is built through persistence. By celebrating your efforts, you reinforce a positive cycle of growth and improvement. Finally, practice self-compassion. Failure can be emotionally challenging, and it's easy to be overly critical of yourself when things don't go as planned. Instead of harshly judging yourself, offer kindness and understanding. Remind yourself that failure is a natural part of life and that everyone faces setbacks at some point. Self-compassion helps you recover more quickly and approach future challenges with greater resilience. Building resilience through failure is a skill that takes time, patience, and intentional effort. But as you develop this skill, you'll find that setbacks no longer hold you back. They propel you forward. With each failure, you become stronger, wiser, and more capable. Remember, resilience isn't about never falling. It's about always getting back up. Every failure is an opportunity to grow, and every setback is a setup for a comeback. Chapter 10. Foster a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed traits, but can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This mindset is one of the most critical pillars of mental strength, as it empowers you to embrace challenges, persevere through difficulties, and continuously strive for improvement. By fostering a growth mindset, you open the door to limitless possibilities and a life filled with learning and progress. The first step in fostering a growth mindset is becoming aware of your current beliefs. Many people hold a fixed mindset without even realizing it. A fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities are set in stone. You're either good at something or you're not. This way of thinking creates a fear of failure and discourages risk-taking because mistakes are seen as a reflection of your inherent abilities. Pay attention to thoughts like, "I'm just not good at this," or "I'll never be able to do that." These are fixed mindset statements that limit your growth. To shift toward a growth mindset, start by reframing those limiting beliefs. Replace thoughts like, "I can't do this," with, "I can't do this yet, but I'm learning." Adding the word "yet" to your statements reminds you that your abilities are not fixed. They can grow with time and effort. This small linguistic change has a powerful impact on your attitude and approach to challenges. Another key to developing a growth mindset is embracing challenges. People with a fixed mindset tend to avoid challenges because they fear failure or looking incompetent. However, challenges are where growth happens. When you face a difficult situation, remind yourself that it's an opportunity to stretch your limits and develop new skills. Instead of saying, "This is too hard," try saying, "This is a chance for me to grow stronger." Effort is a cornerstone of a growth mindset. In a fixed mindset, people often believe that if they have to work hard at something, it means they're not naturally talented. But in a growth mindset, effort is seen as the path to mastery. Every hour you spend practicing, every mistake you learn from, and every setback you overcome brings you closer to your goals. Embrace effort as a necessary and valuable part of the process. Feedback is another important tool for fostering a growth mindset. While feedback can sometimes be difficult to hear, it provides valuable insights into areas where you can improve. Instead of becoming defensive when receiving feedback, approach it with curiosity. Ask yourself, "What can I learn from this? And how can I use this feedback to get better?" Mentally strong people seek feedback because they understand that it's an essential part of growth. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow. The company you keep plays a significant role in shaping your mindset. Seek out mentors, friends, or colleagues who have a growth mindset and who challenge you to be your best. Engage in conversations about learning, improvement, and overcoming obstacles. Being around growth-oriented individuals helps reinforce your own mindset and keeps you motivated. Cultivating a love for learning is also vital. People with a growth mindset see learning as a lifelong journey rather than a destination. Make it a habit to seek out new knowledge, whether it's through books, podcasts, courses, or experiences. The more you learn, the more you realize how much more there is to learn, and that realization fuels your desire to keep growing. Lastly, practice self-compassion. Developing a growth mindset doesn't mean you'll never struggle or feel discouraged. There will be times when progress feels slow or setbacks feel overwhelming. In those moments, remind yourself that growth takes time and that it's okay to struggle. Be patient with yourself and acknowledge the effort you're putting in. Self-compassion helps you stay resilient and committed to the process. Fostering a growth mindset transforms how you approach life. It shifts your focus from seeking validation to seeking improvement, from fearing failure to embracing it as a teacher. With a growth mindset, you become more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to the endless possibilities that life offers. Remember, the journey to becoming mentally strong is ongoing, and with a growth mindset, you'll always be moving forward. Conclusion: embrace the journey of mental strength. Becoming mentally strong is not an overnight transformation. It's a lifelong journey of self-improvement, reflection, and growth. Along the way, you'll face challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But each obstacle presents an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Remember, mental strength isn't about never feeling fear, doubt, or stress. It's about mastering your response to them. It's about showing up every day, no matter how difficult the road ahead might seem, and choosing progress over perfection, effort over excuses, and growth over comfort. You now have a powerful set of tools at your disposal. Reprogram your mindset to break free from self-doubt and negative thinking. Develop unshakable belief in yourself by recognizing your worth and past successes. Reframe negativity and see challenges as opportunities for growth. Master self-discipline to stay on track even when motivation fades. Build resilience by learning from failure and bouncing back stronger. Cultivate a positive mindset to find strength and optimism and gratitude. Manage stress effectively by staying calm and centered under pressure. Foster a growth mindset to embrace learning and continuous improvement. Take these lessons, apply them consistently, and watch yourself transform. Progress may be slow at times, and setbacks are inevitable, but with persistence and resilience, you'll continue to grow into the best version of yourself.